The next Disney Plus series in the MCU is almost upon us. How are we feeling heading into a series helmed by the God of Mischief? We'll tell you on the other side. And welcome to the Best Damn Nerd Show. Microphone alchemist James Kincaid alongside Professor Chris Davis. And we are here today to discuss it's making your video blurry, Davis. Quit moving. We're going to be talking about Loki. They moved up the release date for Loki on Disney Plus. It will now be Wednesday, June 9th. It was originally slated for Friday, June 11th. But wanted to just check in as what's the anticipation level like for this Loki series. And so maybe we should take another look back at the trailer just to see, you know, how we feel about it. What say you, Davis?
They bumped it up. Those Disney parks must be losing money like crazy.
Well, here we go.
Here's the only way. Why'd they do this?
Here's the trailer again.
I know what this place is. The timekeepers have built quite the circus. And I see the clowns are playing their parts to perfection.
Again, we got to get Owen Wilson in this thing.
Metaphor,
Yeah,
guy.
that's what I remember.
You sound super
There's
smart.
that stupid nose.
I like Owen Wilson.
Okay.
Give me his brother.
I like Luke too. Don't get me wrong.
I'm a Luke fan.
Please sign to verify this is everything you've ever said.
This is absurd.
Like the old school printer paper.
Sign this too.
God, I hate the sides of those, ripping them off.
We protect the proper flow of time.
You picked up the Tesseract, breaking
They-
reality.
Another time show, though.
Let's fix it.
This is...
Why me?
I need your unique Loki perspective.
Do I get a weapon?
Nah.
This is going to start becoming very convoluted.
It is, but I can't help but be charmed by Tom Hiddleston and Owen Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
Luckily, he believes in himself enough for the both of us.
And I'm not the guy that, like, I got fatigued from everybody just praising Loki and Tom Hiddleston as the only good MCU villain, but he is charming.
I'm 10 steps
very
ahead of
good.
you.
You're not big on trust, are you?
Surprising. He got his own
You
series.
can't trust me.
Loki, I've studied almost every moment of your entire life. You've literally stabbed people in the back like 50 times.
I'd never do it again.
How much you want to guarantee that he stabbed somebody in the back in this? Literally.
Oh, yeah. But, so, as we are rapidly approaching the latest Disney Plus MCU series, Loki, want to kick the tires? What's your excitement level like there, Davis?
I didn't even know this is coming out the next week. This is amazing.
That's what I'm here for, baby.
Well, like you said, they bumped it up. I'm not sure when the original release was, but
June 11th. They bumped it up 2 days.
oh, that's nothing. But one of the rides must be out of order or something. But this is one I was definitely looking forward to because it's it's time based. Like I was saying, it will get very convoluted in the Marvel universe probably, but I always find that stuff very fascinating how they handle it, and I think they will do the best they can. They have very good writers there, but it's with Loki, I just hope it doesn't get old with his style.
What do you mean?
I don't think he's a very good supporting character, and the way that he operates, I think really lends itself to being a supporting character. So I'm wondering how it's going to go as a lead.
Yeah, I mean, we live in interesting times where, you know, villains are getting their own led series. Look, Joker was a good movie. Venom Not so. I can't really. I was gonna say not so much, but I heard it was awful. I can't really speak to it because I didn't watch it.
It was bad.
But I mean, you've got Sony out there, doing the Kraven the Hunter movie and stuff like that, and pitching various villain-led projects, and the Harley Quinn stuff is varying degrees of return and everything like that. This, for me, after the trailer when we watched it a couple months ago, or whenever it came out, got me very excited for it. I was sort of skeptical, but Tom Hiddleston is very charming. He's very good as Loki. I like Owen Wilson. And I think more than anything, seeing Tom Hiddleston as Loki, it's a reminder of when the MCU was good. So it's hearkening back to days of yore of when the MCU was actually good, because so maybe this will be the first actually good MCU show, because I'm out on WandaVision. It was like, as we get further away from WandaVision, the more pointless it sort of seems that they even did it, and the more ridiculous the things that Wanda did to those poor people in that town. And it had its moments. It had some good emotional moments between her and Vision. The performances were very good, but the stories that they are telling on these Disney Plus series, I have find myself nonplussed about, and especially the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, just an abysmal show with a terrible story, wasting Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan, who play Falcon and Winter Soldier exceptionally well, except when they are giving that absolute turd of a story to deal with. But I digress. I still think this one looks better than the previous two.
I was a big fan of WandaVision, and I think it opened the doors to a lot of different possibilities. I think it's going to lead into Doctor Strange very well in the second installment.
It was fine to have on in the background because I like old sitcoms and stuff like that, and I had no expectations for it.
The expectation level was
people falling all over themselves, talking about what a revolution of the mind it was, is just ridiculous.
That's a little much, but yeah, no, I mean, are they going to rest their laurels, I guess, on what Marvel used to be? Are they going to try to bank on that a little bit too much, or will they try to do something new with the character? I don't think they're going to do anything new, and I think it's going to get, as a series, it could get old a little quickly, but I do love Hiddleston as Loki. I mean, he's good. He's like, he's
good.
Charming.
And
he's
honestly,
good.
These days in the MCU, I'll take all the good that I can get, because it becomes fewer and fewer and further between. So,
but then you added Luke Wilson.
Owen Wilson.
So you lost me. Who cares? It's a Wilson. They're awful.
You said before that you wanted the other one.
Well, yeah, if I had to pick, it's kind of like kind of like a Sophie's Choice,
They're not. Do not reference Meryl Streep on this YouTube channel.
That kind of a Sophie's Choice between them.
Yeah, I don't want to hear anything about any Meryl Streep property. It's terrible. I'm surprised she hasn't been weaved into the MCU yet.
Give it time. Give it time. It's coming.
Awful.
Maybe phase 3.
But I do think that, as we're getting this YouTube channel, stuff more and more going, maybe if we got the time, we pop on and kick the tires more frequently on Loki and give our thoughts as things go along here. So if you're willing to commit to that,
he's deserving.
We watch it.
I think the character itself has done so much for Marvel that I think it calls for it. I mean, when the other thing that we got is the Eternals, I'm like, yeah, I can buy into Loki. So.
And it's only 6 episodes, so it's 6 episodes.
Good,
reviews,
and they're not. Like, okay, 6. They're not forcing it to 10. It's like, okay, you have to do this, and they've done that pretty well through the series. Where we're going to tell a story. This is how long it needs to be, and we're going to go from there. So I like how they haven't kind of forced their hand on having to have a certain amount of episodes. I think that is good for everything.
We'll see how it pans out. June 9th, Loki coming at you on Disney Plus. Thanks so much for watching this far, Nerdosphere. Be sure to like and subscribe. Join us in Discord, bestdamnnerdshow.com/Discord. Or if you got some of that Asgard money jingle jangling around, bestdamnnerdshow.com/Patreon. We appreciate all your support. Thanks so much.